Malware has been around as long as the internet has existed. As long as there's internet to go around, there will be assholes in the world who want nothing more than to violate your personal property and gain access to your data. We all hate malware, but thankfully modern technology has worked hard to do its best to make malware hard to reach. However, the problem with malware is that it will always find a way to get through, and every time it does, it can always be fairly unexpected. iTechRepairs is an Australian company who, as you could probably tell, works on phone repairs. I have been looking for a company that's willing to modify my Switch with a new shell. I want me rotten fail. I took a look at iTechRepairs because a majority of their reviews on Google are 5-star. I had a look at their website and the very first thing that I saw was a reCAPTCHA. I click on that square. This isn't what you want to see in a reCAPTCHA. Now this took me by surprise for a second. I am by no means a tech savant. I can build a computer. At the moment, I'm trying to learn home networking. I am by no means a tech guy. I don't know that much about HTMLs or websites or anything. I knew at the very least what a Windows run command prompt is. One of the few things you don't want to be told to do on a random website is to paste something into your Windows R. The biggest concern here was that it automatically copied something to my clipboard. That's why it's not asking me to copy anything in particular. Clicking that box copied a text to my clipboard. You want to see the text? You want to see it? You want to see it? Boom, command prompt, boom, command prompt, boom, boom. So one of the first things I noticed about this command prompt is that the link extension is for Russia. Now, in case you couldn't tell, I don't live in Russia. This is an Australian company that is using a Russian link in order to install malware onto someone's PC. That is sus. But let's ignore that for a moment. Let's focus on this little bit right in front. What the MSHTA stands for is Microsoft HTML Application Host. What that does is it downloads stuff onto your computer and then runs it without warning. That's not good. I decided to take both the link of iTechRepairs and whatever the fuck this thing is to a website called VirusTotal. VirusTotal is a website.
Well, no shit.
However, it is a very nice website as it lets you run links through it to see if they have malicious content. iTechRepairs didn't. E11OVUAO, however, did. 5 malware detectors flagged this link as having malware, and that told me enough. So iTechRepairs knowingly created a fake reCAPTCHA, put it on their website, and intended to get people to install malicious software onto their PCs. That is not cash money. So then I did the responsible thing, and I reported both links to Google, and that is why you don't see the reCAPTCHA on the page anymore. However, the remnants of the reCAPTCHA still curse this page to this very moment. You can't scroll. reCAPTCHAs prevent access to the web page until you complete the reCAPTCHA. That's how reCAPTCHAs work. Now obviously I can still interact with the web page to some extent. I can scroll through their backgrounds, I can click their links, I can do everything except scroll through the page. If we go to the Wayback Machine of March this year, there's more. Apple repairs and Samsung repairs. Google repairs as well. Scroll all the way down and you will see 2 different locations, which I cannot see unless I zoom out. iTechRepairs is a scummy, shitty company that does not deserve our attention. Please stay safe on the internet as malware attempts are getting smarter and smarter as proportions become higher and higher. Be safe out there. That's it from me. You guys have a good night. I need to go fucking piss.